My social media is on fire talking about Christine Blasey Ford, who is accusing Supreme Court nominee Brett Kavanaugh of sexual misconduct. Who is this accuser and just how viable is the accusation? Here are the top 6 things you should know about her. Christine Ford is a professor at Palo Alto University who teaches in a consortium with Stanford University, training graduate students in clinical psychology. She is decidedly anti-Trump in the classroom, so the media respectfully calls her Dr. Blasey. The lawyer for Democrat Christine Blasey Ford is Debra Katz, also publicly defended Bill Clinton pulling his penis out in front of Paula Jones. The timeline of the accusation is shady at best. It happened about 30 years ago, but Dr. Blasey can't remember what year. 2012 Dr. Blasey reported an incident to her therapist that describes her being attacked by 4 students from an elitist boys' school who became highly respected members of society in Washington. Unfortunately, her 2018 story reports 2 only, Kavanaugh and his friend. Judge Kavanaugh's mother ruled over the Dr. Blasey's parents' home foreclosure a couple decades ago. Yet to be confirmed, but it appears that weeks before this accusation went out, Christine Blasey Ford's social media was scrubbed. Blasey is a research psychologist who has worked hard to shine up this turn of a story of hers to make it as powerful as she can. The story is weak in context as her details are dim as many things even she doesn't recall, like what year it occurred, where and what friends were with her. Her story claims Kavanaugh and his friend had sexually assaulted her at a party in the 1980s when they were both teenagers in high school. She supposedly sent a letter to Senator Dianne Feinstein of California, the top Democrat on the Judiciary Committee, who made it public by CNN on Sunday. In the letter, Dr. Blasey wrote, "Brett Kavanaugh physically and sexually assaulted me during high school in the early 1980s. Her statement accuses Kavanaugh of pinning her to a bed during a house party in Maryland in the early 1980s, attempting to remove her clothes and putting his hand over her mouth when she tried to scream. At the time of the alleged incident, Ford was 15 and Kavanaugh was 17, she said, adding that Kavanaugh was drunk. Supposedly, she requested the letter remain private, saying while it was upsetting to discuss, I felt guilty and compelled as a citizen about the idea of not saying anything. Those facts don't help Dr. Blasey's story, especially since this accusation perfectly follows the Democrats' playbook on how to take down an opponent. Step 1 – accuse them of racism. Step 2 – accuse them of sexism. And if those first 2 steps don't stop them, move on to step 3 – accuse them of sexual misconduct, preferably rape. Looks like we're on step 3 with this new lady entering the picture to fulfill an important role for her Democrat religion. So where does Judge Brett M. Kavanaugh, President Trump's Supreme Court nominee, stand on this newest accusation? He said that he is willing to talk to the Senate Judiciary Committee about accusations from Blasey, who said he sexually assaulted her while they were teenagers in high school. Kavanaugh's accuser, Christine Blasey Ford, is also willing to testify before Congress. Kavanaugh took to social media to bear all that he knew of this situation and has since been retweeted virally. This is a completely false allegation. I have never done anything like what the accuser describes, to her or to anyone. Because this never happened, I had no idea who was making the accusation until she identified herself yesterday. I am willing to talk to the Senate Judiciary Committee in any way the committee deems appropriate to refute this false allegation, from 36 years ago, and defend my integrity." New statement from Kavanaugh saying he'd be willing to talk to Senate Judiciary to refute this false allegation.